All right, let's get a check of our weather, bringing back in Seth Sanders. Seth, except for the last couple of days here, December has been a pretty dry one.
Yeah, it has been a super dry December. It's feeling kind of like the summer out there. It's already cold, so it's really tough when we have these dry conditions. We can actually take a look at our precipitation calendar, and the first 3 weeks, we barely got anything, only 1 day of precipitation, and most of these were just rain. We actually only saw snow on the 13th, the 25th, and the 26th, and even then, our total was just around an inch here in Salt Lake, which is well below average. Our radar shows that the moisture is starting to taper off, but we still have some lingering moisture in effect. We have a couple of snow showers for the Wasatch back, and some drizzles are still holding on to the Wasatch front. Most of the precipitation, it's gone, but we do have another wave of wet weather that could be moving on in, bringing a couple more showers as we get through the rest of the night. Our Metrocast will show you just that. We have the chance of rain and snow showers by midnight with the temperature of 38, eventually cooling into the low 30s by about 5 o'clock in the morning. Slight chance of snow, but it's probably not going to happen as there's not going to be a lot of moisture to work with. And then we're going to start the day off with mostly cloudy skies. So we do have a winter weather advisory for the central and northern mountains. Snow's going to hold on to the mountains just a little bit longer tomorrow till about 11 o'clock. That's when the winter weather advisory is going to expire. And even then, it's just going to be a few flurries. Avalanche alerts are also in effect until tomorrow morning. We have a lot of new layers of snow. We've had the wind, and it's been a really heavy snow. It's making for very unstable snowpack. So you're going to want to make sure that you travel with a buddy if you go backcountry skiing. Our Futurecast shows those last little bits of showers rolling on through in the early morning hours. But again, as we get into the late morning and the early afternoon, we have a cold, dry air mass taking its place. Now we're looking at New Year's Eve, and we're pausing this right on midnight 2025. Looking really nice. We don't have anything to worry about for your New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve forecast shows it's going to be cold along the Wasatch front with highs only in the 30s, but it will be dry, and right at New Year's, temperatures are going to be in the 20s and 30s. That was St. George. My apologies. Or this is St. George. It's going to be warmer. 51 degrees will be the high, and then it's going to cool down to 38 degrees right around midnight. Notice how it starts to warm up by midnight. It's kind of interesting to see there. That's because we're going to have something roll on in. It's going to warm us up. Long-range Futurecast shows that we do have a system that's going to be impacting us on Thursday. It's going to skim just to the north of us. That's the warm before the storm. That's why the temperatures go up just a couple degrees on midnight. But it's just a slight chance. It's mostly going to be in the mountains, and then it moves on out. And by Friday, high pressure starts to build. We do have a little bit of clouds, but it is going to stay dry. And then we have more wet weather on Saturday. It is still a little bit far out to say if it's going to be rain or snow. But right now, it looks like it's going to be a mix of both. But we still got to cross our T's and dot our I's with that one. Our regional forecast for tomorrow shows that we have 30s in the north, 40s in the south, with increasing cloud coverage as you move northward. The Wasatch front will be in the mid to upper 30s. The Wasatch back a little bit chilly. Park City only topping out at 28 degrees tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies in central Utah as well. 39 degrees for Oak City and Fillmore. Nephi at 34. East Carbon at 36 degrees and 38 degrees in Vernal with mostly sunny skies. Things clear out for southern Utah, maybe just a cloud here or there. Temperature is warming into the 40s. It is going to be colder than it was today by quite a bit, but that's actually going to bring us back down to average. Actually, still just a couple degrees above average. 54 degrees is going to be the high tomorrow in St. George, and then it's going to start to cool down. 51 degrees for your New Year's Eve, 52 New Year's Day, and if you're staying up late on Tuesday, it's going to be 27 degrees as we cross over into the new year. And then it starts to warm up into the upper 50s on the back half of the work week. And then dry skies kind of hold on there in southern Utah. The Wasatch front holding on to a mix of sun and clouds for the rest of the week. 36 degrees on your New Year's Eve. Overnight lows on New Year's Eve are going to be super, super cold here in the north. We're talking teens in the valleys and single digits in the higher elevations. We have that slight chance on your Thursday, and then more rain and snow showers move in for your Saturday. All right, that's enough for your weather. Let's send it back over to sports.
All right, Seth. Thank you, Wes.